Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this video, we're gonna take a look at the Sony CH-710Ns. So if you're planning to buy these headphones, definitely stick towards the end of this video because I'll let you know if these headphones are worth the money or not. Apart from that, if you are a new viewer, hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, hit the like button. You can also post your thoughts or questions in the comment section down below. I will reply to each and every one of you personally. Without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. While buying any headphones, we need to consider three major things, and let's call these three things as the three pillars of the headphones. So what are these three pillars? First one is the comfort. Any headphones like these which are over the ear needs to be comfortable for a longer time of usage. The second one is the build and the design. Build is basically how sturdy the headphones is and does it break while you use it while traveling in your suitcase. The third one is obviously the sound quality. So my review will be revolving around these three pillars, and towards the end you'll definitely get an idea on how these perform on these three pillars and should you buy this or not. Okay, so let's start off with how comfortable these headphones actually are. The ear cups on these headphones are quite good, but don't get me wrong here, these are not exceptional like the Sony flagship headphones, the Mark 4s and the Mark 3s, but for this price range the ear cups are of quite good quality. They are actually made up of synthetic leather and they do not seem to wear off soon. Also, the ear cups are replaceable, so even if they wear off soon, you have an option to replace them with a different ear cups. I was wearing these headphones for 2 to 3 hours straight, listening to music and attending meetings and all that stuff, and throughout the period, I did not find any type of discomfort. The headband is kind of a letdown. They're very slim and they're not that much puffy like the ones present in the Sennheiser 4.50 BTs, but it does feel soft to the touch. Finally, let's talk about the clamping force. The clamping force on these headphones are the best part. They're just the right amount, and even with the noise cancellation turned off, the clamping force tries to reduce an adequate amount of noise coming in. In conclusion, I'm rating these headphones 3.5 out of 5 in terms of comfort. I'm rating this because the Sennheiser 4.50 BTs are actually better in terms of comfort and is also in the same price range. Let's move on to the build and the design. The entire headphone is made out of hard plastic. The ear cups feel hollow on knocking on it, but the plastic does not feel cheap in any way. Sony has always been great in this department and they have been delivering headphones with good quality plastic and it does not seem to break easily. The headbands on these headphones are actually adjustable and it is made out of good quality steel like the ones that you would see in the Mark 3s and the Mark 4s. Along with the steel, it is even accompanied by a layer of plastic underneath of it. So with the combination of the steel and the plastic, it doesn't seem to break easily and it will be a good choice for traveling and also while you work out. The buttons on the headphones are tactile and clicky and they are very easy to use. The volume control buttons are present on the right side of the ear cup along with the noise cancellation / ambient mode toggle button. I'll come to the noise cancellation in a bit, but for now let's see what else the headphone has. Towards the left we have an auxiliary slot so it can be used in a wired mode even when the battery dies on you. It's good to know that it has a Type-C cable for charging, so you have one less cable. And finally it has the on and off button. I am going to give a rating of 4 out of 5 for these headphones in terms of build and design because these headphones are made out of good quality plastic and they will definitely last for a longer life. Let's now talk about the third pillar, which is the audio. This is where the 710Ns had let me down. I was actually expecting a much more from these headphones, but it did not deliver up to my expectation. But then again, I want to stress the fact that audio is subjective and it changes from person to person. These headphones are inclined more towards the bass, so genres like EDM and hip hop will sound great in these headphones. But the bass in these headphones are not thumping, meaning it will not rattle your head or something like that. The other genres like classic and jazz would not sound as great as the EDM and the hip hops. You would miss out on some details on the lows and the mids. But when I was listening to podcasts and audiobooks, it was surprisingly performing well. The vocals were crisp and clear. So if you are a podcast or an audiobook lover, you will fall in love with these headphones. Another thing I want to mention here is that these headphones do not have the Sony Headphones Companion app support. I'm not sure why Sony actually did this move because the previous generations of these headphones, the CH-710Ns, did actually have the app support, but these headphones do not. Having an app support actually gives you an added advantage of messing around with the EQ levels and also the noise cancellation levels. But then these headphones do not have that support and it's kind of a bummer. If you're not an audiophile and you're just an average consumer of music, you'll actually like the stock EQ that it comes with and you don't have anything to complain in the audio department. But if there was an option to mess around with the EQ, I would have actually played around with it and made it to my personal preferences, and maybe I would have liked it much better. So for that reason, I'm going to give the headphones a rating of 3 out of 5 in audio department. Now all that is left to talk about is the noise cancellation. And the noise cancellation on these headphones are insane. As soon as you wear the headphones and turn the noise cancellation on, you instantly feel this cabin kind of pressure, and it does a pretty good job of cancelling almost all of the background noise. The only thing it was not able to cancel is the birds chirping, like some kind of high frequency. That was the part where it failed. But apart from that, it did a great job of cancelling almost all of the background noise. I'm not sure how I can show this to you, but it is something that you need to feel it and experience it for yourself. There is one another mode called as the ambient mode, and in this mode, the headphones amplifies the signal outside and sends it in. So when you're talking to someone while the music is playing, you can toggle to this mode and you can listen to what the other is saying, and then you can switch back to the noise cancellation mode. So this feature kind of comes in handy in some situations. So what is the final verdict? Should you buy these headphones or not? So the answer for that is both yes and no. Yes, because if you are actually looking for a noise cancelling headphones and you haven't experienced noise cancelling before, this is the first time you're going to jump into the noise cancellation category. This is the best headphones that you can get under the budget. Even though it doesn't sound as good as the other headphones like the Sennheiser 4.50 BTs, for the noise cancellation it is worth every penny. And no is because if you are an audiophile and if you want to listen to music in detail, this is a clear no. In that case, you can go ahead and buy the Sennheiser 4.50 BTs as I said, or you can invest a little more money and buy the Sony XB900Ns, which sounds much better than these. So that has been my review on the Sony CH-710Ns. I hope you liked the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.